there's 3 of them. One. Morning / afternoon. Evening. It isn't evening yet. So we went on a little road trip. We ended up at a Bain Walker store. We're going to look at a Miller sprayer, a Trident sprayer, and a Patriot sprayer, all of which are CNH products. So we've had 2 Millers in the past. That was before the Case buyout, so they're not entirely new to us, but the Trident and Patriot would be. Is this what happened to all the old Magnum hoods?
Same hood.
Looks like it, yeah. So the inside of this cab feels like a Magnum cab. This part seems very dated but very simple, so that might be an alright feature. That doesn't return to center. That might be a little different for us, but big thing for me on Case product, usually your throttle is part of that. Be a little different, but that looks very similar to a Magnum. By that I mean the exact same. So this is a used sprayer. I think this one has 700 hours. It's a 23 model. This is the Trident. We're going to go look at a Patriot now and a Miller. A little shorter than we're used to. Ooh, 2-toned interior. I'm a sucker. So I don't think we can sit in here together.
No? Oh, God. A little cozy. A little cozy. Less trips to the buffet.
Definitely feels more modern inside. More confusing looking over there. A lot more going on.
Yes and no.
So, 1,600 gallons in this one as well. Oh, you got a platform all the way to the back. One thing for us that'd be a chore to get past is the height. Every other rear mount boom sprayer we've looked at had adjustable height. We don't do in-season fungicide with the sprayer anymore, but we do a lot of later season nitrogen application. These are probably high enough, but like this year, we sprayed some pretty tall corn, and we'd be very borderline with these. Trident was a few inches taller than this, so that was a plus. So this one clearly has their updated interior, their new monitor, and all this stuff. With that comes more complexity, I think. So I don't know, do you want simple and easy? Or do you want fancy and more complex? I don't know. I don't know anything about these monitors. I believe those are both Case 1200 monitors. Yeah, I don't know.
So to fold, you're going to put your foot on the big pedal and hold it down. And then over there, the black switch, push it forward. Just click it forward.
Ooh, got an auto feature, huh? Does the Trident have an auto fold, or is it? Oh, okay.
All of them.
Okay. So Dad is playing around in that Patriot. I don't know, as with everything, it comes down to money. I think we can get one of those cheaper when it comes down to it. And, well, I don't know, that's more their commercial unit. That's more their farm unit, so I don't know. I see pluses and negatives of both.
I was listening. Shut the noise.
Different cab.
It is.
More room.
It is.
A lot more buttons.
Fat guy friendly.
More Der Dutchman.
Less fat finger friendly.
Yes.
Ooh, LED lights. Blue, red.
Big wall of screens. So like I said, we had 2 Miller sprayers. They would have been like an 8 and a 12 model. So haven't had one in a long time. These are quite a bit different, but got along good with our Miller. The reason we went to the Oxbow from Miller was Miller got bought out, and at the time we didn't know what was going to happen. So that was kind of the limbo period where CNH owned Miller, but we wasn't really sure how the dealer network was going to shape out, or we weren't. And that's how we ended up with the Oxbow. In fact, Oxbow used to be a Miller dealer before they made their own sprayer.
Did you have to say something to your wife about getting my kid?
Yeah. Well, what do we think?
Yep.
Well, which one of the 3 did you like?
Well, I like that Patriot, but he didn't have anything coming in used for foreseeable future.
Dad, which one did you like?
You know what?
Huh.
Okay. The Miller. That Trident, I didn't care for. Nah, big bolt. Yeah. Long.
Well, you heard it here, folks. Big, long, bulky. Hey, folks, so we're at Farm Science Review in London, Ohio. We are still kind of in the market for a sprayer, so one thing we're going to do here is look at a couple different company sprayers. We've already talked to most of these dealerships, just kind of going over a few things, actually getting to see one in person. First stop we're going to go to is the John Deere booth. We're really interested in a 412R or R412, whatever it is, with See & Spray. That's something that's very intriguing to us. We're going to stop there. We're going to look at probably the horse sprayer one more time, and then we're also going to look at a Rogator, and I'm sure we'll look at the case sprayers while we're here.
Yeah, these are your, so there's your cameras. There's 36 of them, right? 36 total. You do, but they...
Alright, so we're checking out this horse sprayer. Now, we demoed a horse. If you've never been around a horse, check out our demo video we did of it in the summer. But that one was a 2023. This one's brand new. Has a little bit different layout in the cab. I believe, yeah, this is a Kloss cab, but this one has the new Kloss cab, but it also has a purpose-built sprayer joystick. The other one had a combine joystick that they had adapted, so the controls might make a little bit more sense. So I guess in our purchasing here, one thing we got to try to figure out is, do we want See & Spray, which I do think would save us money. And one possible thing with that See & Spray sprayer that we just looked at, it has 2 tanks. We would be able to spray 28 and our post application at the same time. That would eliminate a pass to the field. That's it's pretty big for us. That'd be pretty awesome. We want something like that, or we want something like this. This is a little bit more cost effective, I think, price wise, but we're not getting quite the technology we would be getting with that Deere. Kind of balancing act, trying to figure out what makes sense for us. Also, this has the high clearance. This will go up to 81 inches. We're not going to be putting on fungicide with it. We will use a drone for that, but I just don't know if that Deere has the clearance I want. I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure out what makes most sense for us. A lot of cool features on this horse sprayer. One thing I have noticed is everybody that doesn't have See & Spray is trying to talk us out of See & Spray. Like, as far as the salesman, so it seems like that's what's happening downstairs. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Just getting back from Farm Science and checked out a Rogator, a Horsch, and a John Deere. I don't know what way we're going to go with this. There's a lot of things that interest me about all of those sprayers. They all seem to have their strong suits. Kind of interested in the See & Spray, kind of like the height clearance of the Horsch and some of the things it has to offer. The Rogator's just a tried and true brand. We've had a Miller before, so we're kind of interested in that, and we still like a rear or a front boom. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. Not sure what way we're going to go yet. we'll see. But thanks for watching. Thanks for coming along, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Oh yeah, harvest starts tomorrow.